Hey there, it's Jenny McGarvey, and I am excited to share with you today the July 2025 Cocoa Daisy Where the Sea Dreams collection. As a reminder, these kits that I'm going to share with you, I receive as part of my work with Cocoa Daisy. And as somebody who absolutely loves summer, loves the beach, loves the pool, these kits are really exciting to me. So let's dive right in, pun totally intended. And I'm going to start with the scrapbooking kit because I love it. And the scrapbooking kit comes in this heavy plastic folder. It's really cool because it's a great way to store your kits, but then also if you're going to like do any journaling or any scrapbooking or anything like that on the go, it's a great place to store your, or like take them with you and stuff. All right, so I'm going to start with the pattern paper because it's just a good place to start. And the kit comes with not only the pattern paper, but it also comes with 2 sheets of white cardstock. And that is great because they're good for matting photos, they're great for creating backgrounds, things like that. So then we also get 6 sheets of the patterned paper, and they are double-sided, so you don't have to choose between which design you want to use. So this beautiful stripe has these waves on the front, and this is definitely my favorite sheet of patterned paper from the collection. I love it. I love the waves, I love the stripes, and they are so beautiful. Next, so then you can see right there, that is that patterned paper. Then we have this full sheet that's like an underwater scene, and then it also has a very faint map in the background. And then the back side is this very nice and neutral patterned paper. Okay, and then last but not least, we have this really cool collage sheet that has like the blues and the greens and all of that. And then on the back is the fish patterned paper. So those are super cool. All right, then we have a sheet of puffy alphas, and I love these. I mean, obviously they're blue. I'm really into blue, but I really like this color of blue too. And then these are just so usable. So no matter like the theme or whatever, this font is just a really great one to use on the projects. And there is, of course, a sheet of row-on transfers, and I like these because the swatches of watercolors, which are always my favorite, are a variety of colors this month. And then also there's these like gold stars too, and I think those are really fun. We have some chipboard stickers, and I like to use these. I also sometimes in my memory planner like peel the top layer off because obviously they're thick because they're chipboard, and I don't want thick things in my memory planner, but they peel apart so easily, or you can use them as is if you like the extra dimension. The puffy stickers are so cute. So do you see all these little icons? They're super awesome. And they are a wide variety of colors. Like there's some pinks and some tans and so many blues. Just really, really cute. There is also some file folders. I like these because you can use have hidden journaling. So for example, you can see right there, that's creates that little file folder. You could put hidden journaling on the inside, or you could put extra photos, all kinds of things, tuck things in there they're kind of like a pocket. So then there's these two as well. All right, now we have these. I think these are so cool. All right, so they're felt pockets, right? There's 2 of these sort of dark teal felt pockets, and then all of these tags that obviously fit really beautifully inside the pockets, or you can just use them however you want. I think the felt is just such a cool addition. I love how it's got dimension and texture and all of that. All right, and of course we have some self-adhesive ephemera like we always do. So there's lots of different sizes and different types. So for example, you have like a phrase, and then you also have the anchor, banners, a nice big tag, the giant fish, and then like the thin little tags, some circles with dates on there, another anchor. They're just a wide variety of these, and I think that they're very cool because there's lots of different ways to use them, right? And not only that, you can layer them together as well. So just so many cool spots. I actually just this weekend went to the beach, and so I was already thinking about like different layouts and stuff like that that I could use this collection for, which is of course awesome. All right, so those are the self-adhesive ephemera. And what I mean by that, you just peel the backing off and you can stick them right to your project. So then we also, of course, have a stamp set because we do love our stamps. Fun, right? You've got like this fun in the sun phrase, which I love, summer holidays. And then you've also got these little under the sea images. And also a roll of washi tape. So it's got like that vintagey paper kind of color, and then it is just a grid, which I like that a lot because I think it makes it really, really usable. Cute, right? So that is the Scrapbooking Kit, and you can just subscribe to it just like this, nothing else. Or you can subscribe to it with an add-on, and I have 2 of those to show you because they're 2 of my favorite things. So the first one is the Simple Dory, and I love the Simple Dory. It's a standard size traveler's notebook, and I think it's very cool because not only does it have the heavy-duty craft cover to keep it all sort of protected, but then it also on the inside has the patterned papers as well as plain, like this is a grid paper, this is a dot grid, then there is lines right here, so like a nice ruled page. Then this is a net design, and then it's also got like it feels like layering behind it, like a vintage, I'm not exactly sure, maybe a map? I don't really know, I can't really tell, but I like it. It's got more depth and dimension to the page. I like to take my Simple Dories apart and use the pages because it's easier for me as I'm not able to use an entire notebook each month. But this would be such a cool journal too. There's just so many different ways to use the notebook and the kits. This page is so pretty. And then a blank dot grid layout. And then the little fish or sharks, whichever you decide you want to call them. I have a hard time deciding which one I'm gonna decide they are, so. All right, now the other one I have is the pocket cards, and I love the pocket cards. I talk about this all the time. They're some of my favorite things each month because they're really, really usable. Okay, so we have 4x6 cards, and obviously Hello July. And then on the back is this grid where you could put photos or journaling, and then the design, the tags and tickets. Oh my gosh, so I love this one so much. It's so cute. Find joy in the journey. That's a map too, in case you can't quite tell. An under the water scene, and then it has the monthly calendar on the back. And then we have our 3x4 cards. What I love about this is that if you're not, say, into, I don't know, maybe you're not into anchors and underwater adventures and things like that, the back just says wander, wonder, and welcome the day. That doesn't have to be used for like a beach, layout or whatever. So there may be an overall theme, but you're always able to make most of the elements work for something else, if that makes sense. So, c'est la vie, but then this just says it's the little things that bring me joy, right? We have the shells. Every seashell tells a story. Then we have a monthly card with Monday start on one side and Sunday start on the other. Drifting into quiet moments. Now, again, if you're not in the US, I totally get that. That's not for you. But then you've just got this like faux gold stars around the edge, which would be so cute to put a photo in there or some really great journaling. Like I said, I am a summer person and a beach and pool person, so obviously a kit like this really, really appeals to me. But I do think it is just got some beautiful images and beautiful colors, even if you are not like me. So those are the cards, and you can subscribe to these on their own, or you can subscribe to the Simple Dory on their own, or you can subscribe to them with the Scrapbooking Kit. All right, so I'm going to push these out of the way so that we can take a look at the next kit. Okay, so let's do the journaling kit next. This kit is really nice because all of the items are fairly low profile. And what I mean by that is that they don't add a lot of bulk to your project. So if you're using a Tomoe River paper planner, like a Hobonichi or something like that, this could work well for you. Or if you just don't want your pages to get really chunky, again, this might be the kit for you. So we have 2 sheets of rub-on transfers, and they're gorgeous, right? Like there's the watercolor swatches, there's the days of the week, the images, all of those great things. And these are literally don't add any bulk whatsoever to a project. So that's one of the reasons they're very cool. Then we have the vellum sticker sheets, and the vellum sticker sheets are much thinner than regular paper. Okay, so first there are these 2 sheets that they're full sheets, so you could use them just as they are, or you can cut them apart and use them in different ways. Alphabet stickers. Some decorative stickers with different images, and then also the strips at the bottom. A bunch of decorative stickers, and then again, strips at the bottom. And then the days of the week that are lots of different variety there, and then the dates also. Now the kit also comes with this decorative card, but there are journaling prompts on the back, so that's cool. So if you need a little nudge, or you're not sure what to talk about in your daily journaling or your monthly, or whatever, here are 10 great prompts. And then the washi tape, I love it so much. It's like that pattern paper we already looked at. It is just the beautiful blue waves, and I love it so much. It's definitely my favorite washi for quite some time, I think, because like I said already, multiple times, I'm really into blue, and I love the beach, so yeah. All right, so that is the journaling kit. All right, let's take a look now at the creative kit. So the creative kit is really fun because it's not specific to any project at all. You could use this in any project that you use. And you guessed it, it gives you an opportunity to have a little bit of fun, play a little bit. All right, so we have some rub-on transfers, of course, because they're wonderful, really fun to use, add zero bulk, can be layered, you can stamp with them. Like, it's really an awesome product for memory keeping and journaling and all of that. Then we have 3 sheets of stickers, which the first one has all the different days of the week and then some different water plants, to-do lists, those types of things. We have the alphabets and the dates and then some icons. And then we have some decorative stickers too. And then we have some self-adhesive ephemera. And these are fun because it's a mix of sort of some functional items and then also some decorative items as well. So you have the fish, for example, but then you also have some of the small tabs. And then the weekend banner. Labels. Fish, turtles. Underwater elements, an anchor, another little fish, a shell, compass rose, some more tabs, and then this big, sort of like a vintage, I'm literally like brain farting at the moment, can't think of the name of it, but you get it. All right, so there's just a lot of different things you can use, and I actually really like these because I think they're fun to put like on the edge of a photo, not even just as like tabs in a planner or something like that. Okay, so then we also have these deco cards. Now remember, these ephemera are self-adhesive. You just pull the back off, stick it right on your project. These deco cards that come in the Cool Craft envelope are not self-adhesive, they're just decorative little bits, and you can see they have lots of different fun images, phrases, things like that. And they're not all the same size. So you can see like there's this tiny one and then there's the big ones, different rectangles and squares basically. All right, then we have these 2 watercolor little palettes. They're from Shimmers, they're Shimmers Inklings, and there's one sort of turquoise one and one darker blue, and they're just so cool. I absolutely love these. And then a teeny tiny little watercolor brush. The kit also comes with 2 shipping tags as well, which I don't have here, but you know, standard white shipping tags, and they're perfect for swatching the inks, but also for using for different projects too, like including a tag, like say you watercolored it and put it in your planner, or you added it to some sort of art journal or something like that. Then we have a standard roll of washi tape, and it has a bunch of different compasses on it in different colors. And then a thin roll of washi tape, which is like an ombre blue. Pretty, right? Very cute. So this is the creative kit. And I will put this one aside so we can take a look at the next kit. Okay, so let's check out the memory keeping sticker kit. Love it. I use this one in my memory planner, And I sometimes use the decorative stickers in my regular planner too, but it comes with this small little bit list of prompts, and these are on the vellum paper, as are these decorative stickers, which we get some of the swatches of watercolor and then some different phrases paired with images. There is also the alphabet stickers. Then there is these decorative stickers, and lots of different ones too. So you've got like the tags or the tickets, but then you've also got small little shells, bigger underwater scenes. We've got some phrases, some dates, the circles, and then some strips that are like washi tape, but I think they're better because you don't get a whole roll of it. You just get a snippet, you get that little image, but then you can move on. And then we have 2 sheets of boxes. And so these are 2 inches wide. So they fit really well in an 8.5 by 11 planner that has 2-inch wide boxes, or in the Cocoa Daisy planner. And here is the other one of those. So they're really fun, really summery, really beachy, and I'm really looking forward to using them because they're so cute. All right, so I also have the classic cousin sticker kit. And this one, they are sized to fit in like the week's view of the Hobonichi cousin, the classic, like the A5. And it's really such a cute kit because there's all these decorative stickers on vellum. And then we have some functional ones. So we have the days of the week, we have these headers, the icons, alphabet stickers, which we always need alphabets, and then washi type strips, and then dates. We have the boxes, so like trackers and checklists, and then also some of these that are fun to use, like grocery shopping, clean house, things like that. Decoratives, underwater scenes, little shells, and then a few little strips at the bottom. And then boxes. Now these are the same width as the columns in the weekly Hobonichi cousin. And then another sheet of those as well. So I love these. I think they're really fun to use because you get such a wide variety of different stickers included. And obviously they're good for more than just planners, but obviously they are very popular for planners. So let's take a look at the stamp sets this month too. So this is the subscription stamp set, and you can see that it's 4x6, and it has a lot of different fun stamps in here. So you've got the palm trees, summer is a state of mind. I love this one too, like the little sort of deserted island stamp, super cute. And then there's 2 a la carte stamp sets that you can buy separately. You cannot subscribe to these, but you can buy them as a one-off. And again, they're really fun. They're just really beachy and wonderful. And like I said already, I will link all of these things that I'm showing you in the comments below in case you want to go specifically check them out, put them on your list or subscribe. But I love these because they feel like you could just stamp all of them like in a circle and add them to your layout. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you the mini notebook. I like to use these for lettering challenges each month. It's basically passport size, and it has the striped pages at the beginning with a blank page over here. And then after that, we get into all of the rest of the pages. Basically, there's enough if you wanted to use this like for a whole month, enough of these pages for that whole month. Then we get into these pages, which I sort of think of as like daily type pages, and there's enough for a month. And they just have different art around the edges and then grids. It's just wonderful. So like I said, I love using these for lettering challenges each month. It lets me practice, and the paper is beautiful. It's also fountain pen friendly. So it's just a really good, nice little notebook for having fun and being creative. And it's just a really small, nice, portable size. So pretty. I love all the watercolor on the edge. And there's that Find the Joy in the Journey. We saw that on a pocket card in the scrapbooking kit, and I loved it. Okay, so now I also have something super exciting, which is the travel kit. And I love this kit. I think it is epic. Okay, so it comes in this craft folder with the string enclosure. And first of all, I think that's really cool because I love the texture and all of that of craft paper. And then the kit is jam-packed, right? So let's look at the papers first. So, okay, there are all of these patterned papers. They're double-sided, of course. This with the airplanes and the map, and then the back has all of these different tags and tickets. Then you have the tone-on-tone palm trees, which I think is so pretty. And then this sort of watercolor-ish pattern. So you don't have to decide which side to use because you get two of each, so you can use all of the sides. I love that because I know sometimes it's really hard to decide which side to use. So, okay. Then there are a sheet of rub-on transfers, and they are of course adorable. You've got like plenty of the beach theme, but then you've also got like the airplane and the compass and the postmark, journey, all those kinds of things that are wonderful for just travel. Okay, so then there is this so cool. I love this notepad because first of all, I love the design of it, but then there is just all of the sheets of this, and I can so see using this to like jot down things during a trip and then be able to include them in a journal, or obviously so many different ways to use a notepad like that. All right, so then there's just, oh my gosh, so many things. All right, let's head into, this is the sticky notepad, and it looks like a little, what's the word? A slide, like a, that's the sticky notepad. Okay, so we have these little labels and tags and things. They are self-adhesive, and so adventure awaits, get lost, that one, he's just does not want me to pick him up. Okay. So you've got some like arrows and things like that in here, but then you also have like, okay, this large, to me it looks surfboardish, like that's what I think of, but you probably don't think of it that way. So just different travel related phrases, which I think is really fun. Or like this one, for example, says snapshots of happiness. Go where you feel most alive. All right, so those are those, and you can just peel the back off and stick them right down. Okay, so then we have these amazing, I absolutely love these little acetate frames. They're like film strips. Cool, right? I love them. I'm gonna put them down here so you can see them. Different designs. So those are really fun. I think they'd be cute for layering, but also obviously as using frames. You saw the vinyl sticker, C'est la vie. We have the stamp set, which is super cute. Look at that. Look how many stamps are included, like tons of little phrases and images and icons, and then this big stamp, like postage stamp. I love it. Super cute. Next up is these puffy stickers. We saw them puffy stickers in the scrapbooking kit, and they're so cute. I absolutely love them because they're super summery, also very travel themed. They're just really great. All right, we also have the door tags, which I always love these when they show up in kits because I think they're super cute. And look at how they just pair perfectly with the rest of the Where the Sea Dreams collection. So like you can mix and match. I love it. Okay, then there are a handful of the little itty bitty teeny tiny little paper clips. All right, then we also have some more self-adhesive ephemera. There's a couple more in here I'm not going to pull out, but there's you see right there, a little geo tag and then another little teeny tiny tag. But we have circles and tickets. And then we also have tabs, which are great because if you keep like different journals or traveler's notebooks or things like that, you can absolutely use those for different sections or different places and spots. So you can see there's lots of phrases and tickets and then like little icons, geotags, just all kinds of really cool like travel and adventure related items. There's a skinny tag, an anchor, and those are, as I already said, all self-adhesive, so just pull them the back off and stick them down. Okay, then we have these acetate words. There's 2 of each word. Okay, so we've got adventure, very cool. Then we have go, see, do. And we have travelogue. All right, then there is this, I mean, this kit just keeps going, honestly. There's the cutest little clip. Do you see this? It is an anchor and a wheel in this bright gold / brass, and it's super cute. Then with the white enamel on it, it just looks absolutely perfect. All right, 2 more things. All right, there are some deco cards. Okay, so they come in a variety of rectangles and squares, and they say different things and have different images on them. And I think that they're fun for like tucking behind photos or other bits, or using like one of these little clips and clipping them onto something. A photo. They look adorable. They're so cute. These are not self-adhesive, so you need to use clips or staples or a tape runner to adhere them to your project. Okay, now we have our roll of washi, which is really cool. It's got a whole bunch of travel type words on there. So destination, voyage, story, adventure, journey, explore, you know, that type of thing. And obviously the colors are absolutely perfect. And then there is a set of puffy alphabet stickers that come with this as well. They're like a bluish green. I don't have those either, but you can see them on the website, and it's a really pretty color, and it's again perfect for adding different words and phrases and titles to your project. So you can buy this kit just like it is, or you can buy this kit with the stickers too, and the stickers are so cool. So this is a vellum sticker sheet, and I love all these tags, and then the tickets on there too. I think they're super cute. I love this sheet of alphabet stickers. They're basically like perfect. And then you have 2 sheets of decorative stickers. You first have this one that has all of these different things, and then the strips at the bottom. And then you have this one that has that on there too. So you can get all of this together in one kit, or you can get that kit without the stickers. So that is all of the Where the Sea Dreams collection kits that I'm gonna work with for the month of July, and then also the travel kit as well. So I will link all of these for you below. I also have a coupon code if you have not subscribed before. And yeah, please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns in the box below, and I'll see you real soon.